Welcome to the Celtic Llama. In today's tutorial, I'll be showing you how to do the Trinity Shells Stitch pattern. For this pattern, you'll need to know how to do a double crochet and a treble crochet. If you need help with that, you can check down in the description below for my videos on how to do those stitches. Now to get started, you want to do multiples of 10 plus 11. For this tutorial, I'm just going to do a quick 21 chains. And if you heard that, that is my cat stretching while I record this audio. So to get started, you want to start by chaining 1 and working 3 double crochets across. Alright, once we have our 3 double crochets, we're going to skip 2, and in the third chain right there, we're going to work 7 treble crochets, all within the same space. This would be your start for your repeat for the whole entire row, depending on what size you end up making this. The repeat for this row will be the 7 treble crochets followed by the 5 single crochets. Also keep in mind that this row 1 is just the foundation, and for the pattern you'll want to make sure that you do rows 2 through 5 to get the size that you want. So the next part of this, we're going to skip 2 chains, making sure we don't miss the one that's closest to where our treble crochets were, and we're going to work 5 double crochets across. And to finish off the row, we are going to skip 2 and work 7 treble crochets in the next stitch. Followed by skipping 2 and working 3 double crochets in the last 3 stitches. So 1, 2, and 3. Row 1 is done, which is our foundation row for the whole entire pattern. It's looking good already. So to get started, on row 2, we want to start by chaining 3 and working 2 treble crochets in the next 2 stitches. So 1, 2. Then we are going to chain 2 and work 3 double crochets across the top of the treble crochet cluster from the previous row. And you can just kind of see where the tops and sides are from it, and that's kind of how I'm eyeballing this for this pattern. We're going to chain 2. We're going to skip 1 double crochet from the previous row, and then we're going to work 3 treble crochets in the next 3 stitches. So 1, 2, and 3. Followed by chaining 2 and working 3 double crochets across the treble crochet cluster from the previous row. 2 and 3. Next we'll chain 2 and we'll work 2 treble crochets in the last 2 stitches. So 1, 2. And that completes row 2. So row 3, we will turn our work and we'll start off by chaining 3. And we're going to work 3 treble crochets in the first stitch. Followed by working a double crochet in the chain 2 space. Then we're going to work 3 double crochets across the 3 stitches there are. and finishing off with a double crochet in the chain 2 space from the previous row. Then on the second treble crochet from the previous row, in that stitch we are going to work 7 treble crochets to get our cluster. Then we're going to work a double crochet in the chain 2 space, 3 more double crochets across the next 3 stitches, and a double crochet in the chain 2 space. Then in the very last chain of the row, the very last stitch of the row, we are going to work 3 treble crochets. And that completes row 3. You can already see the pattern starting to take its shape. So for row 4, you want to turn your work and chain 1 and work 1 double crochet in the first stitch, followed by chaining 3 and working 3 treble crochets in the center of the treble crochet cluster. So you kind of see how it's on top of the cluster from the 2 rows before. You just want to work 3 treble crochets right on top of that, followed by chaining 2 and working your 3 double crochets across the top of the cluster like we have in previous rows, followed by chaining 2 and working 3 treble crochets, again by skipping 1 double crochet and working 3 treble crochets across, followed by chaining 2 and working 2 double crochets in the last 2 stitches of the row. See how that kind of evened out everything, so we can start it again. So now we are going to chain 1 and work 3 double crochets across. 2 will be in the next 2 stitches and 1 will be in the chain 2 space, followed by working your 7 treble crochet cluster inside the second treble crochet from the previous row, we will work a double crochet in the chain 2 space, followed by 3 more double crochets across the next 3 stitches, and a double crochet in the chain 2 space. Again, we're going to work our 7 treble crochet cluster within the middle treble crochet stitch from the previous row, and finishing off with working a double crochet in the chain 2 space and 2 double crochets in the last 2 stitches. And there you have it. That's how you do the Trinity Shells stitch pattern. As you make it bigger, it looks amazing. Job well done. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like, and I hope that you have a happy crocheted day.